bullseye for the little fish.
James,
There's the little fishy in the dotty dishy.
Will he miss it this time?
James,
Vanden Herrick, the big fish.
Vanden Herrick.
Blockbuster checkout on the way for Kaya Baysal, a 1-4-4.
Double 8. He's trying to work his
shot.
way through, and he does find it.
Well, Jim McEwen,
shot on the second
1-4-4.
leg.
Bullseye finish, and there it is
Shot on
again.
the first leg, Jamie Lewis.
Hi there, yeah, good evening. Welcome along to the action live on Pluto TV tonight. Joining me to talk you through it are Paul Nicholson and Keegan Brown. Evening, gentlemen. Paul, I'll start with you. A big buzz around here tonight. We've got a 16-year-old sensation hoping to be the youngest player ever to win a Super Series title.
Yeah, I think the narrative is fairly simple for tonight, because if he can be successful, I think the internet is going to explode. But there are plenty of people here tonight who are looking to upset that. And even though Kaya Baysal has got the best win percentage by some distance this week, this is the sprint format, and he's never done it before.
Keegan, you've been in the thick of it. You've won a weekly title here. How difficult are these Saturday nights?
They're getting harder and harder, aren't they? You know, and it just proves that the MODUS Super Series is going from strength to strength with the, with the players that are involved in these competitions week in, week out.
Absolutely right. Let's introduce you to the 6 runners and riders this evening. Here are tonight's Super 6. Jack Aldridge is tipped for greatness and has proven his worth so far this week. Will it be the Tipton thrower who wins week 10? He's a young Dutch talent with a big future ahead of him. Vanden Herrick will qualify for consecutive Champions Weeks with victory tonight. The Series 5 champ is back and he means business. Strong scoring, fantastic finishing. Will Chucky make child's play a finals night? Fireball Jamie Lewis has shown some vintage signs this week. He hopes to roll back the years and book his place in Series 14 Champions Week. He joined the week on his 16th birthday and has been mightily impressive so far. Kaya Baysal looks to become the youngest weekly winner in Super Series history. And Welshman Lee Evans made his debut this week, impressing in Group C. He completes the finals night lineup for Series 14, Week 10. Group 1 features Jack Aldridge, Jim McEwen and Lee Evans, and Group 2 sees Vanden Herrick, Kaya Baysal and Jamie Lewis.
And let's not forget Jamie Lewis. Pembroke is where he was
Lee, you require 158.
the youngest boy at the time to play county darts.
What is afoot? Tell us, Lee. Well.
And the match.
What a shot that is to end the game. Aldridge looks in shock. But he may have just got Lee Evans at the wrong time. And what is it about that name that keeps getting the better of Aldridge on a Saturday night? Same height, just go to the right. Now go to the top. That is so good. And look at that reaction from Jim.
But it's Jim at 3 darts at 36. This could be awkward now. Because he knows if he goes in the inside, he can't do nothing.
Game shot. And the match, Jim McEwen.
Unlike Jamie Lewis, Jim McEwen can hit double 9 with his first dart. But he gets the best win of the night.
Just remember, Lee Evans took this 158, didn't he, against Jack in the first match. And that would have been ironic, wouldn't it?
That would have been the ultimate irony.
96.
If someone had hit 158 against him
86.
twice in one night to beat him twice. This is to survive. Double 7. Wow, what a shot that is!
Jack Aldridge.
And by the finest of margins, Jack Aldridge is into the semi-finals. Didn't even hesitate. Beautiful use of the marker, and Jamie Lewis is off to a winning start tonight. There are plenty of people here supporting Kaya, though.
So 64 left. It's double 8 for a 1-2 full.
Shot on the fourth leg.
Yeah, I think you hit that. Team Baysal
Fifth
at
leg
the
is
front.
Jamie to throw first.
And
Game
look
on.
at those eyes.
4-1 victory on the stage. But for Jamie, it is to win the group. And that's exactly what he's done.
Jamie Lewis.
Jamie Lewis, the outsider of tonight, has won both of his group games and has won his group, making his way to the semi-finals.
Game shot.
Kaya
And the match,
Baysal has
Kaya
survived.
Baysal.
Kaya Baysal, the 16-year-old, has booked his place in the semi-finals after that dramatic 4-3 victory over Jamai van den Herrik before the break. He goes through alongside Jamie Lewis from his group, Jack Eldridge joining Jim McEwen from Group 1 as well. So the semi-finals are now set. McEwen taking on Baysal, Lewis taking on Eldridge, and we've already had plenty of drama, but it is far from finished yet.
Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the MODUS Super Series here at the Live Lounge in Portsmouth. It's time to meet the players. Would you please welcome to the stage, reaching the semi-finals on his debut week, it's 16-year-old Kaya Baysal, and his opponent is a former MODUS Super Series champion, Jim McEwen.
Oh, I love it. He's looked at where McEwen is.
52.
He's taken the possible bust shot out. He's using the singles the way he should. Board management. Elite status right there.
Absolutely fantastic.
125.
Lucky for Jim
Kaya
not to go in there.
48.
If this goes in, Baysal will be in the final match of the week.
Game
He's
shot.
made
And the
it.
match, Kaya Baysal.
And the 16-year-old could indeed christen his debut with a golden medal.
Kaya, 3 days ago, you weren't even eligible to play in this tournament. Here you are, stood playing at finals. Now, how are you feeling going into this evening?
I'm just feeling excited going into tonight. I partly accepted to get here and partly didn't. I just came here to enjoy it, and I've managed to do the main goal.
When you got the invite and you were playing here on your 16th birthday, what's the build-up to that being like? How excited were you getting the closer it came?
It's been weird because half of the year I've been thinking about MODUS, preparing for it, and it's the first time I've not been thinking about my birthday. It's just been MODUS, and I'm just glad it's here.
Look, you've been a record breaker in other circuits. You're the youngest player to win a WDF title. Took that record off Luke Littler. You'd be the youngest player to win a weekly title if you won tonight. What kind of feeling does that give you to know that you can actually be taking records off him?
It's really weird, you know. The title that I took back off him last year was a really weird feeling. It stuck with me for a long time, but I feel like I've moved on from it. I'm a new player, new person, and to do another record tonight would be great.
What would it mean tonight to make a name for yourself, as you say, to win live on Pluto TV and pick up a Super Series title on debut?
It'd be great to win it on debut. Obviously, it gave me quite a lot of spotlight that can give me some confidence for my competitions into the back end of the year, but obviously to win it and come back on Champions Week and to even possibly win that is amazing to follow.
Well, all the best, and thanks for talking to us.
Thank you very much.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the MODUS Super Series here at the Live Lounge in Portsmouth. It's time to meet the second set of semi-finalists. Would you please welcome to the stage, here's a former Challenge Tour semi-finalist, it's Jack Eldridge, and his opponent is a former World Championship semi-finalist, Jamie Lewis.
Puts the pressure on the 160.
Oh, it's another wonder dart in the treble 20. To give himself half of what this is. But it's a chance. It's the only chance he needed.
Jack Aldridge.
What a way to make the final game of week number 10.
Jack, back at a MODUS Super Series finals night. First of all, before we talk about tonight, just sum up that campaign in Group 8.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good start for me. I started well. Next day kind of happened, and I finished it strong at the end, really. So, yeah, I'm glad to be here today.
You've been one of the standout players. Does it feel like there'll be something missing until you've got that Super Series medal around your neck?
Yeah, no, I kind of think, I mean, I've only been playing a short time, so in the space of the 6 months I have been doing it, you know, it would be great to do it tonight, obviously. So, we'll see how it goes.
And what would it mean to go all the way this evening?
It'd be everything, yeah, obviously. I'd love to do it, and I'm here to do it, and so we'll see how it goes.
Good luck, enjoy it.
Cheers, thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the MODUS Super Series here at the Live Lounge in Portsmouth. It's time to meet the finalists. Would you please welcome to the stage, making his first ever Super Series final from Tipton, Jack Aldridge, and his opponent is the reigning JDC Masters champion, Kaya Baysal.
So here it is, the Week 10 final. Kaya Baysal against Jack Aldridge. Experience says the favourite the whole week, says don't be so sure. The trophy is on the stage. Champions Week is on the line. Every dart live and free on Pluto TV. Anton Mays ready to call in the darts. And the two players ready to do battle for the ultimate prize. Aldridge, the player from Tipton who has made it through to a weekly final before, in fact, did so on his Super Series debut. But he is the senior customer in this one and expected to go and take the crown. Was before a dart was thrown tonight. Will he cross the line this evening, or will we see the most sensational story play out? Kaya Baysal, who turned 16 on Thursday, Paul Nicholson put it earlier on tonight, is as young as you can possibly be to play in the MODUS Super Series, to win a MODUS Super Series. Played on his first day of being 16, and when he's 16 and a couple of days old, he might just be our youngest ever champion. Without further ado then, let's get the final underway. Paul has joined Keegan Brown in commentary.
This is what it's all about. In week 10, we went from June to July. We entered the month that holds Champions Week number 2 for 2026. If you want to be there,
Here at the MODUS Super Series, it says 2 darts, 1 dart double full.
15.
Oh, he's seen the first signs of a bit of a struggle there with the doubles. At this point, just needs to put the pressure on.
84. Jack, you require 4.
So you feel this has to go, Jack. And he does it.
Shot. And your MODUS Super Series, Series 14, Week 10
Absolutely
winner,
fantastic
Jack
stuff that was from Jack Aldridge. Beating a young 16-year-old there in the final.
You've got the medal. You've hit the double. It's now time for the trophy. I'm going to step back. The trophy in Week 10 belongs to Jack Aldridge!
Boy, did he enjoy that, and I think a few people in the front row enjoyed it as well. A little emotional, it seems, on that stage, so it's quite handy that I've got Keegan Brown alongside me. Sorry, Keegan, had to go there. Look, it's right what you and Paul have been saying in comms all night, and he's kind of just confirmed it. First game, maybe the pressure of being favourite played its part, but after that he relaxed, and once he did, then the shackles were off, weren't they?
Yeah, weren't they just? And, you know, to be fair, to win here on a Saturday is very hard, and for him to do that in the style that he did, you know, 14-14, 16-16, that's true professional darts. And yeah, I can't think of a more worthy winner right now in the building.
And when we're talking about the potential of, look, the youngest ever Super Series winner in Kaya Baysal, in fact, the youngest ever we'd ever have, it would never be beaten unless the rules were changed about participation. But Jack himself has been someone who's really emerged in 2026, and it does just go to show, doesn't it, that that can happen at any age. I mean, look at Champions Week. You've got Derek Coulson who's kind of done that in his 50s. We've got Archie Self who's done it in his mid-teens, 16, 17, and you've got players in the 30s that can do it as well. And
once again, it goes back to darts is included for everyone, isn't it? Where if you're good enough, you're more than, you know, you're here to play, aren't you? And but yeah, that is the beauty of the MODUS Super Series, where you get every sort of category of age of players all coming out and all fighting out for Champions Week.